Welcome to Happy Gas Island. This is a tour of my creative world, free download, that showcases a lot of the new mechanics that the Happy Gas brings to Minecraft Bedrock. We start by crossing our spinning moving bridge. I think this could have a lot of uses for parkour games in Bedrock, or just a cool moving bridge design. I know it's silly, but there's a sticky piston that pushes him, and it launches them far enough that they all just start bouncing and spinning, so that's how you get the moving motion. Then we have a bunch of our happy buddies here. If we want, we can head into this launcher that will take us up to build height, where we have something pretty cool. It takes a second to squeeze in. You got to get the right angle. I haven't got this perfect yet. There we go. Once you get in, start taking off. Got a nice view of everything. You can spin around and look. You can dismount, but you have to stay perfectly still. If you move, you'll fall through him. But you can stay on top of him while he's going up real fast like that. Up at the top, we have a little Happy Gas flying machine space dock. There's 4 flying machines, all pointed in a different direction. You can just quickly fly up, dock with your machine, hit a button to get going, and you and your gas can sail away into the unknown. Something really cool I figured out with these. We don't need to use a piece of obsidian to stop it. You can use a jukebox. So if this is your little mobile base, you can just stop it with a jukebox, pop some music in, get your furnace going, do all your stuff, and then you just have to harvest your jukebox back before you take off again. But I thought that was really cool when I figured that out, because all the guides, they tell you to use a piece of obsidian, but you can use an ender chest, a jukebox. So over here on the other side is our down bubble column. Just like the other one, it's a little tricky to get in there. But once you do, you and your buddy and whatever boat he's carrying will just automatically get taken down. Here we go. And you can actually walk around on him when he's going down because it's a little slower. Oops. Fell off the edge. Okay, but yeah, we can land on him and he'll keep going. Might have to mess with it and fly him into the corner a little bit. It's not perfect. Like everything in Minecraft, it's tricky. You got to learn how it works. But it works. And it works with the boat too, which is pretty cool. I know this stuff's silly, but that's how I play this game. I like to find fun, silly ways to do things. I'd rather, if something takes a lot longer to do, but I have more fun doing it, that's the way that I usually do it. You guys will learn that about me if you keep following me and experiencing Maddie's mind. I got a lot of ideas, guys. This is just the beginning, really. This is one mob. I didn't even spend any time really looking at any of the new mobs. I'm sure we can figure some awesome stuff out. So this is the creative mode version of the escalator. Let's look at the redstone really fast. It's so much simpler than the first version that I had. It's a repeatable pattern up here. And it's each step, there's an observer that sees the stair block in front of it, and when a water source is added to it, because that's the only thing that propels this guy, there's water buckets in each dispenser. That's it. No pistons needed. The observer notices and fires off the next one. So there's a timing. And you can make it so that the water gets retracted afterwards. But I left it on this timing because I think the water looks really cool when it's in front of the pixel art wall. And if you guys change this up and make it look different, the water can really change these pixel arts. That's something that I just discovered that I'm going to put into use. Because one of my plans coming up, guys, I'm going to build this escalator in my survival world in Rock Lake. And it's probably going to be twice as big. It's going to go from the bottom of the lake all the way up to the top in that mountain valley. It's going to be awesome. I already took a look and I have a lot of the materials already, like dispensers from trial chambers. And when the Autocrafter came out, I just crafted a bunch of redstone stuff. So I have a couple stacks of observers already ready to go. I think that those would have been the hardest things for a survival world. But yeah, once you're at the top of your nice slow ride up, you can go right back down on your fancy happy gassed escalator. Sorry, elevator. Let's call him up here. See, he starts to come up right when the block swapper happens. Oh, it's on down still. Oops, you know what, guys? I might have messed something up here. Let's check this out. Why didn't that button work, friends? That should have worked. Oh. He was just stuck. Sorry. Okay, so that happens sometimes, and that's why right here in these item frames there's a harness and some shears, because you don't need the harness on him, but if he does get stuck like that, you can either jump on him like I just did, or you put the harness on and just fly into the wall, and that fixes him. So really easy on the maintenance, but yeah, he still gets stuck every once in a while. Not quite sure why. I spent some time trying to figure that out, and I couldn't. That's it, guys. That's the tour of what I have on this download so far. Like I said in the beginning, it is a free download. I want these ideas to get out there. I love the thought of some little kid just flying around on his happy gas flying machine, you know, or trying to build the escalator, anything. I know I'm going to get a little personal and serious for the end of this video. But before that, if you want, the Patreon link for this free download is in the pinned comment or in the description. I have to figure out which one of those works. The past 2 weeks since I decided to try to get these ideas out there have been pretty crazy, you know? There's been a lot of positive support, people that see the possibilities, you know? And you guys are awesome. You're wonderful. But there is a big portion of the Minecraft community that are set in their ways. They don't like new ideas. When you try to bring attention to them, they'll mock you, they'll laugh at you, they'll dismiss your ideas, they'll call them fringe or niche, they'll say nobody's ever going to build that in survival. They'll say all of those things. And you know what? You just can't let it get to you, because some little kid said that I was the next mumbo jumbo. That's all I needed to hear. Any other negative comment that comes my way is bouncing off of me just like these guys bounce off of sticky pistons. Yeah, I just wanted to get that out there, guys. It's been a wild couple weeks. My first venture into social media and YouTube. You know, I live a quiet life out in the country. I'm not on social media at all. That was a very new experience for me. My second day posting, I had a troll that just left negative comments in all of my videos, told me to delete my channel, all of that stuff. And, you know, you just can't let those things get to you, guys. Instead, whenever something happens, you got to rebuild. You're going to make it even better, bigger, more beautiful, add more magic to it, more life, more movements. I mean, this is an open sandbox game that you can play any way you want. And it's the best game in the world. I love it. I hope you guys agree with me. I'm pretty sure you do if you're watching my stuff. And check this world out. Let me know what you think. If you choose to support me, you'll be among the first. I have my Harry Potter Survival World and my Rock Lake Survival World up for a $5 membership on Patreon. You'll get both of them.